If your dog considers you their mom and dad, they'll definitely show it through their body language. Some signals are pretty clear-cut, like following you where you go. But others might be a bit more subtle, such as their behavior while you're snoozing. So don't be worried. Here are 20 behaviors that proves your dog sees you as its parent. Behavior 1. Have you ever noticed your dog glancing at you, and when you meet their eyes, their tail gives a little wag? Your dog likely checks on you frequently, usually in new environments, to make sure you are nearby. Let's say you're working or busy doing something on your computer. Your dog comes into the room to check on you, asks for some pets, and then goes back to their usual activities, like sleeping. The reason why your dog likes to frequently check in on you is because they are guarding you. Since dogs are pack animals, and you are their pack, your dog feels compelled to guard and protect you at all times. This is a sign of their strong devotion to you. Behavior number 2. Dogs usually do not like others, especially strangers, towering over them and petting their heads because they perceive it as a threat. If your dog allows you to pet their head and finds pleasure and enjoyment in you doing so, it indicates they love and respect you deeply. Behavior 3. Also known as doggy kisses, grooming behaviors for dogs include licking your hands and face. Similar to how humans exhibit their grooming behaviors through stroking a dog's fur, dogs show theirs through licking. Licking is a natural and instinctive behavior for dogs. It's their way of keeping you clean, offering you comfort, bonding, and showing affection. Behavior 4. Unfortunately, our dogs can't communicate with us verbally, although we all wish they could. But the beauty of their nonverbal communication is the deep love they express through their eyes. Your dog likely gazes into your eyes, longingly and affectionately. This is because the sight of you fills them with joy. In fact, dogs develop strong emotional bonds with humans through eye contact. This eye contact increases oxytocin levels by 130% in dogs and 300% in humans. It's the puppy eyes. Behavior 5. What does your dog do while you're away? They wait for you to get home. It's no secret that every dog freaks out when their owner finally comes home after being gone a few hours. And it's a heartwarming experience every single time. When your dog rushes to you with love and excitement when you get home, it's their genuine and wholesome reaction to seeing you, and it's a sign that your dog is bonded to you. Behavior 6. In the wild, dogs and wolves will sleep huddled with the pack members they trust for protection against predators. If your dog creeps into bed with you at night, it's a sign that they trust you and consider you a part of their family. They want to cuddle and feel close to you as a way of showing their deep love. After all, sleeping next to anyone is a sign of true love and affection. Not only is sleeping with your dog a source of comfort for Fido, but it's also a sign of comfort for you too. Sleeping with your dog can help decrease stress and anxiety and improve your sleep. Behavior 7. If your dog likes to lead when going for walks or exploring new areas together, this is because they want to ensure the area is safe for you both. According to scientists, dogs have much sharper senses than humans do. Their sense of smell is reportedly 10,000 to 100,000 times more powerful than a human sense of smell, and they can hear sounds up to 65,000 hertz. You may have noticed that when in new environments together, your dog will stand still ahead of you with their ears perked and nose sniffing actively. This is your furry friend paying close attention to your surroundings and making sure you are both safe. They will sprint back to you once they realize the area is safe to proceed. This is a sign that you are important to them. Behavior 8. A well-trained dog naturally listens to commands, but a dog with a true bond to their owner understands that they must always follow commands from you. This is your dog exhibiting high responsiveness, and it is a sign your dog shares a deep connection with you. Alternatively, dogs will not take commands from their owners if they do not trust them. This is because it takes more than just authoritativeness to delegate commands. It takes a loving, trusting bond between you and your dog. Behavior 9. Your dog likely cuddles and leans its body against you frequently, offering you their emotional support. This is how they show you their love and affection. Many would call it a doggy hug. If you take your dog to a new and unfamiliar environment, like a friend or relative's house, they might clean against you for comfort. These dogs are sometimes referred to as Velcro dogs because of their attachment to you, according to the American Kennel Club. They stay close to you because they crave your protection and security. Behavior 10. Your dog feels everything you feel. They can sense your emotions through your body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions, according to WAG. When you cry, your dog will also feel your stress. Dogs who share a deep emotional bond with their humans will mirror their mood. If you're having a rough day, your pup will likely come up to you and nuzzle you for affection, sensing something is wrong and wanting to cheer you up. This is their way of showing empathy and comfort. Dogs can read humans better than humans themselves. This is why we form such deep connections with dogs. Behavior 11. You may notice your dog cozied up in your sweater or blanket, or maybe you're constantly finding missing socks in their bed. Dogs have a heightened sense of smell, so they like to snuggle anything that carries your scent for comfort. Dogs especially do this when you're away. It's their way of wanting to feel close to you. Behavior 12. If your dog focuses their attention primarily on you, this is a sign that they are imprinted on you. Your dog loves you more than anyone else, and they find comfort, love, and safety in your presence. Because of their deep attachment to you, they prioritize you above anyone else. There are many ways your dog might show you love to prove if you are their favorite human. Behavior 13. Does your dog constantly bring you toys? Presenting you with their prized possessions is a major sign of affection. They could be bringing you gifts since they see you as the head of the household. Or, if the toy is broken, they might see you as an intelligent being who is capable of repairing it for them, a sign that they trust you with this important task. Plus, wanting to play is a sign of puppy love. Behavior 14. Have you ever looked at your dog and saw them lift an eyebrow at you? Watch for it. It turns out puppy dog eyes are a real thing. A study published in the journal Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences has shown that after thousands of years of domestication, dogs have evolved a special eye muscle to better communicate with humans. They are able to move their eyebrows and make that sad, sweet puppy dog face that tugs at our heartstrings. Wolves do not have this ability. Behavior 15. This is kind of an obvious one. Even humans jump around and go bonkers when we're happy to see someone. Jumping around is a sign of excitement in dogs, but it can also be an unwanted behavior. Here's where positive reinforcement training comes in extremely handy. Behavior 16. This might not be your favorite expression of love, but it is a healthy expression of love, and it can be good for a dog's social development. That said, you should use training to ensure that roughhousing doesn't go too far. That means to teach your dog not to bite or bark during rough play. Behavior 17. If your dog raids your dirty laundry for your smelliest clothes, your stinky shoes, and your sweaty socks, yes, it's yucky, but it's a sign of love. It shows that they missed you while you were away and just can't get enough of your unique smell. The stinkier the better, apparently. It's okay to discourage this behavior for the sake of your shoes and socks, but just remember that your dog is doing it out of love. Behavior 18. You know that dogs learn their own names. And you've probably noticed, if you have multiple dogs, that they also learn each other's names. But did you also know they can learn the names of people they like too? When dogs hear the names of people they like, they'll get excited at the thought that person might appear. Behavior 19. Just like a child follows around their mom or dad, expert reveals that a dog can do the same thing. Your dog is most likely following you around because you provide them with something of value, food, love, affection, in the same way that a parent provides for their children. Your dog follows you around the house. There can be many reasons why your dog might follow you around, ranging from separation anxiety to just a curious nature. Dogs have a tendency to stay close to their pack, especially those they trust. If your pup follows you around the house, this is an indicator they have imprinted on you, and you both share a deep attachment. Your dog views you as a trusted member of their pack and wants to always be close to you. On the flip side, if your dog keeps a significant distance from you, they might not feel comfortable around you. Behavior 20. Does your dog yawn when you yawn? If so, this could be another sign your dog shares a deep emotional connection with you. At last, we will discuss the top behaviors and signs that proves your dog doesn't like you. 1. You dog cower or hide when you're around. 2. They tuck their tail between their legs when they see you, and notably don't wag their tail. 3. Their body stiffens or fur stands up in your presence. 4. They flatten their ears or arch their backs around you. 5. They display nervous, fearful, or anxious tics when you're around. 6. They don't accept or are hesitant to take treats from you. 7. They refuse to play or cuddle with you. 8. They seem to prefer spending time with someone else. 9. They leave the room when you enter it and actively try to keep their distance. 10. They carefully track your movements. 11. They try to avoid eye contact and look away from you. 12. They make excessive eye contact or try to assert dominance. 13. They don't like being touched or pet by you and may yowl when you try. 14. They chew up or pee on your things. 15. They ignore your commands. 16. They avoid sleeping around you. 17. They refuse to eat around you. 18. They bark at you excessively. 19. They growl, bare their teeth, scratch, or bite at you if you approach. Not liking people and people not liking us is an unfortunate truth of life, and the same is true for our dogs. Sometimes, there are cases where a dog doesn't like their owner, and its owners need to recognize the potential signs of that being the case and then do what they can to remedy the issue. By keeping the above information in mind, you should be better able to determine your dog's feelings about you and take measures to help ensure they are happy, healthy, and enjoying their life as part of your family.